So welcome viewers to our topic, algebra. So algebra is simply, whenever you talk about algebra, what should come into your mind is a known. And a known is also known as variable. So where letters are used to represent a certain information, that is all about algebra. Before we solve algebraic expression, it is good that we know that we have types. So the first one is algebraic. We have algebraic equation and algebraic expression. To explain this, an expression, for example, if you have like 2x, that's an expression. If you have like 3x plus 4, that's an expression. So in other words, it can represent a group or maybe two or more groups combined using a sign addition or subtraction. If you talk about equation, this one is very easy because from the word equation there is the word equal. So it means that one side of expression is balanced with an answer. An example, if you have 2x plus 4 is equals 8. So this is the expression which is equal to the other side, hence algebraic equation. So it is as simple as that. So today I want us to solve algebraic equations. So we have said these are examples of algebraic equations. So in the first example here, we are told what is the value of x in the following equation. We have 2/5 x plus that 8 is equals to 8x. So the first thing is like terms together. Like terms together. Like terms together. So this is 8x and this is 2/5 x. Now, if you look at the two, 8x is bigger than 2/5. So you need to take the smaller one to the bigger one. So on this side you'll be left with that 8 is equals to 8x, because the sign here is addition. When it moves to the other side, it will be subtraction. So you subtract 2/5x. And even before you subtract, you will find that we have a denominator here. So you can put all the terms over 1 so that we get the denominators. And then the next step after putting like terms together, next step here is to remove. You remove the denominators. How do you remove the denominators? You remove the denominators by using the LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 1 and 1 is 5. So you multiply all terms by 5. By 5 by 5. So you find here by 5 1 by 5 1. So here you'll be left with minus 2x. Here this is 5 times 8, which is 40x is equals. So here we are left with that 8 times 5. This is 40, 0 can 4. This is 15. 15, when you add 4 you get 19. So you get 40 minus 2. 40 minus 2, which is that 8x is equals to 190. Then you divide both sides by 38. You divide by 38. So let me do it here. So here we have 190 is equals to 38x. You have said divide by 38, divide by 38. So what is our x? If you look at the 2, they are divisible by 2. So by 2, 1 carry 1 by 2, 9. By 2, or we can divide by 19. By 19, 2. By 19, 10. By 2, 1. By 2, 5. So our x is 5. The value of x is 5. So we have solved the equation. Our number 2, we are given p over 3. Note p over 3 can also be written as a third p. So p over 3 plus a half into bracket p plus 1. So if you use the old mass rule, you find that we can open the bracket. So this is p over 3 plus a half plus p is a half p, which you can write it as p over over 2, because 1 times p is p, and then over 2, then 1 times 1 is 1, or over 2 is equals to 5. Once you are done with that, you can remove the denominators using the LCM of 3, 2, and 2, and the LCM is 6. So you multiply all terms by 6, by 6, by 6, by 6. So by 3, 1, by 3, 2. Here we are left with 2p plus by 3, 1, by 2, 1, by 2, 3. You are left with 3p plus by 2, 1, by 2, 3. This is 3 is equals to, multiply these to get 30. So note this. Most of our candidates forget, when they are multiplying the LCM, they forget that our answer must be multiplied by the LCM. So then from there, write terms together. You can take 3 to the other side, which will be minus 3. So here we are left with 2p plus 3p is equals to, when you subtract here, you get 27. Add here to get 5p is equals to 27. Divide by 5, divide by 5. So this is 27 divided by 5. You get that to be 5 because of 25 remainder 2. So what is the value of p? It is 5 remainder 2, or over the same denominator. So it is as simple as that. Next question, we open the bracket, so it will be 3 over 2 plus 4x minus 24. We are opening the bracket, that is 4 times x, 4x, 4 times 6, that is 24, or over 2 is equals 6. Remove the denominators. So the LCM of 2, and 1, LCM is 2. Multiply all terms by 2. So by 2, 1, by 2, 1, you will be left with 3 plus, open the, okay, by 2, 1, so we are left with 4x minus 24 is equals to 12. Then from there, on this side we have 4x, 3, and negative 24. So simply we can take these other whole numbers to the other side, so that we are left with 4x. If you take 3 to be, the sign here is positive, so it will be minus 3. The sign for 24 is negative, so it will be plus 24. So you will be left with 12 minus 3 plus 24. So if you use BODMAS, it means we start by adding. Note, the sign of 24 is positive, the sign of 12 is positive. So we can start with this. That is 24 plus 12, which is 36. Then from there you can subtract 3 to get 33. So we are left with 4x is equals to 33. Divide by 4, divide by 4. So what is the value of x? So how many 4s are there in 33? So this is 33. If you divide by 4, you get it is 8 because of 32 remainder 1. So we have 8 remainder 1 out of 4. So it is as simple that we don't say 1 out of 4, we say a quarter. So it is 8 and a quarter. The next question here, because we have our denominators, we don't have brackets, we can get the LCM of 3, 5, and 1, which is 15. So we multiply all terms by 15. By 15. So by 3, 1, by 3, 5. Open the brackets of the 5. 5 times 2n is 10n. The sign is minus. 5 times 3 is 15 plus by 5, 1 by 5, 3. Open the brackets to be 6n is equals to 45. That is 15 times 3. Then from there, you'll be left with a known here, which is 10n plus 6n. Note the sign is plus 6. Then this negative 15, you take it outside to be plus 15. So you get 45 plus 15 on the other side. Add this to get 16n is equals to, if you add this is 60. Then you divide by 16, divide by 16. So what is our n? You can divide this one by 2, by 2, 8, by 2, that. You can also divide further by 2, 4, by 2, 15. So how many 4s are there in 15? It means 15 you divide by 4. which is 3 because of 12 remainder 3. So the answer is 3 and 3/4. The last question, open the brackets. So it will be 8 over 3 plus 6x minus 20. That is 2 times 3x, 6x, 2 times 10, 20 all over 3. Then from there is equals to 4. Remove the denominators. The LCM of 3 and 3 and 1 is 3. So times 3 times 3 times 3, including the answer. So by 3 1, by 3 1, by 3 1, by 3 1. So you are left with 8 plus 6x. Note this is 1 times 6x minus 20. 1 times 20 is equals to 12. So you can leave your 6x here because it is positive. Take your plus 8 to the other side to be minus 8. Take your minus 20 to the other side to be plus 20. So it's equals to 12 minus 8 plus 20. Then once you're done with that, you start with addition. That is 12 and 20. So we have 20 and 12, which is 32. Then finally you subtract 8. If you borrow 1, this is 2. 12 minus 8 is 4 and 2. So you get 24. So 6x is equals to 24. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. So what is the value of x? The value of x is by 6 1, by 6 4. The value of x is 4. So it is as simple as that. We have said the first thing is like comes together. If it is possible, like comes together, you remove the denominators. Once you remove the denominators, the reason as why we are removing the denominators so that we work with whole numbers, so that we eliminate the fractions and work with whole numbers. Otherwise, above